For 12 years, I've worked as an actor for a local haunted house attraction. It's a lot of fun, as I get to play a variety of horror characters and act out different scenes. While the tours we put on are clearly fake, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that isn't. I should start off by explaining that the building we do this out of is extremely old and was once an elementary school. We gutted the section of the building that was classrooms and constructed it to what we needed. This is when we actually started having weird experiences. There's plenty of activity that can be shrugged off, such as feeling watched and hearing footsteps running in areas there is no one. Then there are things not so easy to disregard. Such as one evening, a member was working on hooking up our sound system by himself. He had not even hooked the large speakers up yet when he stated a loud, deep growl came booming through them. This terrified him so much he ran out of the building and would not go back in to even lock up until another member came down to go in with him. He never worked alone in the building again. Other activity seems playful and childlike, such as hearing small giggles and whispering in the halls and in rooms that are empty, things being moved from where we last placed them. One year, I was in a rocking chair that I would jump out of as a group came through. The thing about the rocking chair is it was more like a glider and it was broken. I would have to use a lot of force to get the chair to rock backwards at all. It was right before showtime. I was sitting in this broken chair getting mentally pumped for the night ahead. I was completely alone when I felt someone grab onto the back of the chair and harshly pull it backwards. I felt myself flying backwards with the chair and I honestly thought I would flip out of it. Thankfully, this did not happen, and as soon as I stabled myself, I jerked to see who had done this. The room I was in was large and no one could get out of this room without me seeing them running away. In the split second it took me to look behind me. There was absolutely no one there and I was suddenly covered in goosebumps. No one was even in the area around my room at the time. Later that same night, the lights were off, my strobe was on, and a group had just left my room when I noticed a small figure in the far right corner of the room. It looked like a small child crouching down looking my way, and I was immediately worried that a child had been left behind from the previous group. As I headed towards the figure to ask if they were okay, the strobe flashed, and the figure was completely gone. This same year, but different night, I was again sitting in my chair waiting for the next group when someone or something growled right into my ear. It was so loud that it caused my ear to ring, and when I turned to see what it was, there was nothing but an empty room. I changed rooms the next year and did not experience as much creepy phenomenon. There's not much history I've been able to find out about the building, but I'm so curious as to what could be causing all the weirdness. This is only a tiny bit of what has been experienced over the years working there, and I don't feel it will be stopping anytime soon. For more such videos, please follow, share, like, and subscribe.